Hey everybody, my name's Chase, and this week we're going to continue the series on Greenfield Lane. This is episode 5 about a young family that gets a house a little too cheap in the early 90s. So we're skipping ahead in time here. All the children are at least in kindergarten and up to 5th grade. The routine every morning is they would get ready, they'd go downstairs and get their socks, which we talked about last week, and then they would all go into the hall bathroom to brush their teeth. Now, the layout of the upstairs classic ranch home, so the front door, you enter into a living room. On the other side of that is a kitchen and open concept dining room. And then there's a long hallway. There's one door on the left, 3 doors on the right, and a door at the very end of the hallway. So the first door on the right is the door that leads to the stairs that goes to the basement. The second and third doors are secondary bedrooms. And the back door at the end of the hallway is the master bedroom with attached bathroom. So the kids are getting ready and they're in the bathroom brushing their teeth, combing their hair, doing that whole deal. And they smell this terrible, terrible sulfur smell. It's like a mixture of napalm and mustard gas and farts. I mean, it's really, really bad. And they're all blaming each other like, you know, do you need to go to the bathroom? Do you need to go to the bathroom? Do we need to step out? And all of them are denying it and blaming the other one. And, you know, classic children doing what children do. Well, as they're smelling the smell, the mom comes walking down the hallway at full stride, heading to the kitchen to get her coffee and do her whole morning routine. And when she walks past the threshold of the bathroom, all of a sudden the children look up and they hear a loud gasp. And it's as if the mother was picked up by like the armpits and just catapulted backwards, probably 15 feet at an inhuman speed, a speed so quick, it's almost like Usain Bolt could run it forwards, but it was backwards. So she was full stride walking and then boom, as fast as that, just snapped back. All of a sudden they hear a loud crash and they all walk out of the bathroom and look down the hallway towards the master bath. And they see their mom laying on the floor of the master bedroom. At this time, the father hears all the commotion and he comes barreling down the hallway to figure out what's going on. And they realize that the mother has hit the back of her head on the corner of this very long dresser. So the dad's trying to get the mom to wake up. She's kind of conked out, sort of out of it. Not exactly knocked out, but really confused, you know, head trauma. She comes to and he's like, "What happened? Did you trip and fall?" And she's like, "No, I was walking down the hallway to come to the kitchen and I got halfway down the hallway and all of a sudden it's like I was just shot backwards, like I was pulled by a rope at the waist just as fast as possible. And, you know, my head really hurts." And they're inspecting this piece of furniture. And what's really odd is that there's a chip out of the piece of furniture where her head hit. And, you know, she's developing a big knot on her head at this point. It's been 10 or 15 minutes. So the father's like, "Hey, do you need to go to the hospital? Are you okay? Do you still want to go to work? Do you need to call out?" She's like, yeah, I'll be fine. So needless to say, everybody was really rattled because up to this point, there's been no physical harm to anyone in the household. But now they've determined that these entities can not only appear and frighten them, but they can also physically manipulate and harm members of the family. So that Sunday, you know, they go to church and they do the only thing they know how to do, and that is ask the pastor of the local church to come and bless the house. And he said, "You know, that's not really what our denomination does, but I feel comfortable enough and I love you guys and I want to show you support." So he comes to the house and he's going through each room and he's praying and he's doing a blessing on the house. And, you know, everything seems to be really smooth and calm and quiet. You know, everything's good. And for the next couple days, there's no activity. The children aren't scared. Nobody has nightmares. There's no weird sounds. There's no weird smells. Nobody's getting injured. And then on Wednesday of the week following when the pastor came, all hell broke loose. And that is where we're going to stop this week. I'll pick back up next week. I appreciate everybody. I love you all very much. Like, comment, subscribe, follow. Have a great week, everybody.